here. I'm going to have you put your hands a little bit lower to the horse. There we go. That way we have a little bit more of a line. And technically what we do is we have a straight line from the bit of the mouth to your hands to your elbows. And those are the three different joints that can bend. So if you lower your hands just a little bit more, just sort of hover right above the saddle. Okay. And then you want them to only be about 2 inches apart. So keep your hands close together. And then make sure your eyes are looking up. They should look no lower than between the horse's ears.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Your heels are down, which is good.
Now where do my buns
Good. Keep those eyes looking up.
I'm a looking down walker.
I know. I do that for band, so it's okay. Walk on.
Line adjustment, she probably.
Alright, so we're going to practice some stops and starts so you can get a feel of how to control your own horse.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is on the count of 3, I'll go 1, 2, and then 3. And you will pull back towards your belly button.
Okay.
And you'll stop the horse.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, pull back. Keep going until she stops. There we go. And then when she stops, you put your hands back to that regular position. And that kind of tells her, okay, you're not asking for anything. And then when you're asking to walk on, you're going to squeeze with your legs. Walk on. Good job. And she is very sensitive, so you don't have to squeeze too much.
Girl.
So she's a Western horse, and they usually have spurs on their feet.
Yes.
So she's very sensitive to the leg.
Okay. Very good, cowgirl. Outstanding.
Keep those legs up. We're going to ask to stop again. 1, 2, 3. Once you stop, put your hands back in this position. And ask her to walk on.
Walk on.
Make sure you stay leaning back and don't fall forward. So I'm going to have you try to get her to walk a little bit away from me by using your right rein and pulling her slightly to the right. There we go. All right, and then come back to the circle.
Good girl.
That'll just get her so she's not trying to do a very small circle around me.
Okay.
Because I like my feet the way they are.
More?
Yeah, she's all right there for now. Put those hands back down and close together like we talked about. And you put your heels down just a little bit more. There we go. All right, I'm going to count 3. We're going to stop again. 1, 2, 3. Go back. Good. Then hands in rest position. And ask her to walk on.
Walk on.
Good.
Good girl. Good girl.
Hi, other one. Now, just using your left leg, I want you to squeeze against her body and ask her to step out towards Katie or towards
Step out?
away from me.
Good
There you go, yeah.
girl.
So that way, we're not necessarily asking the head to turn, we're just asking the whole body to walk away from me.
Very good, cowgirl.
And ask her again with that left leg to walk away from me.
Walk away.
Good.
Good girl.
Make sure when you ask, your heel stays down, it doesn't puff up.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and ask her to ho again. Ho. And now what I'm going to do is change directions of the root line. Back, change the side it's put to. using your right leg this time. You're gonna ask your body to walk away.
Walk away. Cowgirl, walk away. Good girl. Okay.
Get those ice cream cones back in position. You don't want to drop your ice cream. Or your coffee if you want to do that in this cold weather. Keeping those eyes up, heels down.
Good girl.
And ask with that right leg to step away from me again.
Step away. Step away. Good girl. Okay.
All right, we're going to practice a few halt transitions this way. So 1, 2, 3. Whoa, whoa. And then put it back in nice position. And ask her to walk on.
Walk on.
Good. So anytime you feel like she's getting closer to me, you can give her a light squeeze with that inside leg and ask her to stay out.
Out. Out. Good girl. Good girl.
Now, on the count of 3, we're going to ask her to whoa again. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Keep pulling until she stops.
Good girl.
All right, ask her to walk on again.
Walk on.
All right, now we're going to do a balancing sort of exercise.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you to go ahead and stop her.
Whoa. Girl.
Okay, go ahead and take your feet out of the stirrups and just let them hang. Just gonna stretch your ankles, roll over your ankles around. First time riders usually have sore ankles after a while. So just stretch them out a minute. And now we're gonna go ahead and walk on, but you're gonna keep your ankles and feet out of the stirrups. And just let your legs rest and dangle a little bit.
Walk on.
Ask her to step away.
Step away.
Keep the heels down.
Step away. Step away.
There you go. Keep those eyes up. And ask her to walk out again.
Walk out. Cowgirl. Good girl. I know. Walk out. Walk out, cowgirl. Walk out. There we go. There we go.
So go ahead and while we're walking, roll your ankles around again. Get them stretched out. And make sure your toes are pointing forward towards her head and not towards me. That way, if you were to have spurs on, they wouldn't be stabbing her constantly.
Okay.
Sort of like an annoying child who's like, Mom, 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 Mom.
That's luck.
All right, go ahead and ask her to whoa again. Go ahead and put your feet back in your stirrups. I'm going to help you because that's really hard to do. Eventually, you'll be able to do it without looking down while you're moving, everything. Yeah. All right, here's the big test. I'm going to unclip you and stay beside you, and you're going to do some walk trot without or not trot. You're going to walk out without me attached to you. Okay. Go ahead and ask you to walk on.
Walk on.
Now do that to your left a little bit. So that's with your right leg and your left rein. There you go. Put your elbows at your side. You're going to try to do like the door hand. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa, cowgirl. Good girl.
And ask her to walk on.
Walk on.
And this time you're going to walk a circle around me on your own.
Walk on.
Keeping the eyes up, the heels are down.
That wasn't a good circle, but we'll take it now.
The point is that you're aware of that, which is good. So make sure you can use your inside leg to help her stay out. Keep your hands close and low together.
Oh. We're cutting corners there, Miss Cowgirl.
Make sure your outside leg or your left leg isn't pushing on her at all.
Good girl. Good girl.
All right, as you approach the letter E on this wall over there, I want you to turn to your left. And you just changed directions all by yourself.
Good girl.
So now you're going to do some circles around me this way. Try to keep an even space around me and not do any ovals towards me. Keeping the heels down, eyes are up, hands are low and close together.
Walk on. Good girl.
On the count of 3, we're going to ask her to stop. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. We're getting faster reactions, which is good. All right, go ahead and ask her to walk on.
Walk on. Good girl, good girl.
Remember your heels down a little bit more. There we go.
Good girl, cowgirl.
And as you approach the letter B, which is actually across from E, you're going to turn to the right, and we'll do another change of direction. Make sure your eyes are looking up. Keep your elbows at your sides. That hinge motion again. So we're going to work on doing a little bit of figure eights to practice our changes of direction. So we're going to do pretty much what we've been doing, where when you get to either E or B, you're going to turn in the opposite direction. So every time you get to E, you'll turn left and do a circle sort of at that end of the arena. Bring me over, so ask her to go out a little bit towards the rail.
Rail. Good girl.
Heel down.
Okay.
As you approach B, you'll turn to your right. And I want you to go almost to the other end of the arena, and then come back to me. And now you'll turn towards B again. And when you get to B, you'll turn left. Put your hands down and low together. Like I said, she's sensitive, so you don't have to ask too hard.
Okay, thanks, cowgirl.
You asked her, and she provided. The heels down. do a circle up this end. Again, try to stay out on the rail or by the stall doors. We won't run over our camera lady today. Low, put it together, heel it down. On the count of 3, you're going to ask her to whoa. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa. Good girl.
All right, how are you feeling?
Awesome.
You're doing good.
Thank you.
All right.
Definitely feel it in my legs right here.
You're going to feel it, especially tomorrow. In your thighs, you will feel it.
And you really have to have that strength, don't you?
Yes.
To be able to squeeze and to adjust with the horse.
Right. All right, so we have 2 choices. We can either do another steering exercise, or we can end up or finish up with a little trot. You want to try?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to put you on the lunge line for this one, so that I have control should something, a stray go happening.
I think she'd do fine.
We already lunged her a little bit today, but sometimes she likes to get a little excited when we start up again. Huh?
Be frisky? Huh?
All right.
Whoa.
We didn't ask you to go anywhere.
Whoa.
All right, so on your own, you're going to ask her to walk on.
Walk on. Good.
Just my line again.
Walk out.
Keep the hands low and together again.
Go.
Heels are down, eyes are up. I'm going to have you for the trot. Go out, Carol. There we go. I like my face there, my little bubble. For the trot, I'm going to have you put your hands a little bit more forward in front of the saddle, that she has range to move her head. She's going to ask for more than she's allowed to have, so if she starts to pull on you like that, you can give her a light tug back and say, not to yank her like that. Good girl. So have your heels down. And when you're ready, you're going to squeeze and ask her to trot.
Trot. Trot. Trot.
Keep the hands down low. Got her on the turn. And whoa. Walk. Hands down low.
There. She asked me already, so it was like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. My foot kind of came out. I got it back.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and ask her to walk on again.
Walk on.
Very important that that leg stays right at the girth. And then heel it down. That's going to help you with your balance.
Good girl.
All right, ready to try again? All right, so squeeze and ask her to come. Try to keep the other body back, hands down low. And pull back and say walk. Walk.
Good girl. Stretch. Oh, something's fun. Excuse me, go to the bathroom.
All right, on the count 3, go and ask her to whoa.
Whoa.
1, 2, 3. All right. You can go ahead and end on that. Good job.
Good